Bola Tinubu is not Nigeria's president-elect, says Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. The leader of the Apex Yoruba Socio-Cultural Organization, Afenifere, Ayo Adebanjo, has claimed that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is not Nigeria's president-elect. Speaking in an interview on Arise TV, the elder statesman dismissed Tinubu's declaration as president-elect by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). According to Adebanjo, what the country currently have is a sham that will be pulled in due course, stressing that INEC jettisoned constitutional methodology and must explain to Nigerians why. The Afenifere leader also said Tinubu's camp, in their attempt to reply to the groundswell of criticisms that trailed his controversial announcement as the presidential election winner, picked up the messengers and left the messages, which is the main issue. He said, "It is just the result of a bad government, a disaster that God will help us to get rid of. I can assure you that there is no president-elect at all. It is just a sham that will be pulled in due course. This is a game we all see. We are all living witnesses to this. Why don't you, INEC, follow the laws that will guide the elections? Recall that Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party are challenging Tinubu's victory at the Presidential Election Tribunal." Okay, so let's take some of the comments that trailed Pa Ayo Adebanjo's claim that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is not the president-elect. Someone said, "We still have honorable people in this country. Elders and leaders must speak the truth at all times, void of religion and ethnicity." And this is just an example of one. Another commenter said, "Some old men will go to jail very soon for treason if they don't stop these their frustrated rantings." Another said, "Thanks for speaking up. Tinubu is not the president-elect." Another person said, "Baba, it's time to pray for Nigeria rather than giving away more issues to create problems. Personal issues with Tinubu should not be for our nation." Another said, "No one hates Tinubu. Everyone knows that the election was massively rigged." Another said, "Will you continue to pray forever while you continue to sin? Prayers should be matched with actions." Another said, "Same. They did this to Awolowo and Abiola. This one is the Lord's doing and no man on earth can change it." Another person said, "DSS needs to call this old man for interrogation. It results to character assassination when he could not go into exile as earlier promised." Another person said, "What is wrong with this man? Please, if you are frustrated, please keep it to yourself. Don't infect us with your frustration syndrome." Another said, "Baba, it's either you accept Tinubu as your president or you go and sit down." Another person said, "Very soon, Pa Adebanjo will hear from the Yoruba youths. Other tribes support their sons and daughters, but yours is the opposite." Another said, "This is Pa Adebanjo's opinion, not the Afenifere." Another said, "Who are the Afenifere people to say Tinubu is not the president-elect?" Another said, "Who is it or your Obi that you're supporting that came third, not even second? Till when Tinubu is not sworn in, that's when you know the tribes called Yorubas." Another said, "Baba, please go and sit down and pack your load and go to another country because Bola Tinubu is coming to stay as Nigeria's president by May 29th by God's grace." Another said, "Baba Afenifere, you can relocate to IPOB and install Obi as president there. Nigeria is Asiwaju. He is our president-elect." Another said, "The worst of democracy is yet to be unveiled under Bala Blue." Another commenter said, "I thank you, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, for saying the truth, that Tinubu is not Nigeria's president-elect until the right thing is done. Let your Southwest brothers crucify you the way the Jews crucified Jesus Christ for saying the truth and doing the right thing. God will deal with them in the language they understand." Another said, "The Nigerian people have been so patient for so many years for a good government to come, but none. It's like our people are being pushed to the hard wall and they can't be pushed further. The only option left now is to fight back or be destroyed forever. This is the situation we find ourselves right now. Another said, come 29th of May 2023, Bola Tinubu will be sworn in and whoever is not pleased or comfortable is free to leave the country. Another said, I had suspected that this man had the personal issues with Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Another said, Tinubu is just deceiving himself and also wasting his time, since the God of Nigeria is not going to support him, same as Nigerian masses didn't support him during the presidential election. Another said, Tinubu and INEC chairman must be asked questions about the pure rigging that they displayed to us. Let Tinubu be cooling his memory in there because he's not our president-elect. Another person said, bitterness taking too far, sir. Another said, so what's he, Baba? He is the president-elect and we have to just deal with that. Another person said, is he talking out of frustration or personal vendetta he has against Bola Tinubu? Another person said, the man is supposed to be diplomatic, and in the statement, INEC has declared whether good or bad it will stand until reversed by Supreme Court. Else military will come in and that will be the detriment of everyone. Another said, please leave Baba alone by virtue of his age and in accordance with Yoruba respect for the elderly people. He's entitled to his opinion on the basis of one vote like any other commenter. It is not in doubt in a sane person in Nigeria today that Bat is the president-elect. His electoral victory was facilitated by the collapse of PDP into 3 splinter groups, of which none of them could defeat Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Result of National Assembly elections held same day confirmed this electoral victory and the electoral losses of others. Another said, it's a game planned by evil politicians in Nigeria. Another person said, yes, but Adebanjo is the president-elect, no be so. Another said, only God Almighty knows what is going on in this country, Nigeria. Another said, Nigerians, it is time to stop impunity in this great nation so that the nation can move forward. Old men in ends of affairs, stop lying. The young generation are watching. Another said, can you see what a bad umpire can cause to the match on the field of play? INEC role has been called to question again and again. If INEC has officiated by set legality and they are reviewed and announced procedures for conducting the elections, disagreements coming out of these elections would have been minimal. However, let the court determine the matter in fairness to all, not appearing to be biased in any way, while we all cool our tempers. So those and many more comments were the comments by Nigerians about what Pa Ayo Adebanjo, the Afenifere leader, said about Tinubu, that Bola Tinubu is not Nigeria's president-elect. As is known during the campaign, that Pa Ayo Adebanjo has pulled his weight behind Peter Obi, saying that in the best interest of national unity, it was the turn of the Igbos to also be the president, and he has campaigned for Peter Obi, and he continually believes that something would change at the Supreme Court, where the victory of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is being contested not just by Peter Obi of the Labour Party, but also by Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. And to our existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. We'll see you in the next news. Have a blessed day. May God bless Nigeria. And bye for now.